Hey everyone, today I want to teach you how to make a new recipe I thought of. Or what if you took a regular taco and you made it into a soup? It'd be a perfect kind of thing for those who like the spiciness and the crunchiness of tacos but want something nice and warm for these cold autumn and winter days. So let's go ahead and get to it. Alright, you're gonna throw some meat into the pot and start cooking it up. You want to get nice and brown before you go to the next step. I know mine's still pretty frozen solid, so it's gonna take a while for mine. I'm gonna keep an eye on it and cut it up as it starts thawing out. But you can use as much meat as you like, however much meat you want to have in the soup. So I'll leave that entirely up to you, but I'm using probably about a little over a pound, just because I'm gonna make a lot of soup. All right, I'll come back to you when the next step's ready. All right, once you get the meat all cooked up, you want to go ahead and drain all the grease out because you don't want to have greasy soup. Then you start adding all the ingredients in here. With some tomato paste first. I'm gonna put a bunch in, make sure I cover all the meat. So we'll mix it up. Try to get all the meat covered up in that tomato paste. I might have to put more in here in a second. Making a lot of noise, huh? Put more in there. Just use this whole little can. Mix it all up in there, get that tomato paste covering up that meat the best you can. Sorry I'm making so much noise. Once you get it all mixed up, excuse me, you're gonna wanna, I'm gonna use a softer spoon here so I'm not making such a mess and such noise. There we go. Gonna mix it all up. Get that meat all covered as much as possible with that tomato paste. After it's all mixed up, it smells so good. Let it cook on there just for a little bit. Then just go ahead and start adding everything else. I'm gonna go ahead and add diced tomatoes next. I'm doing a nice big can. You can put as much or as little as you want here. I'm keeping the juice in there and everything. Mix that up. Then we got some black beans, because you gotta have beans when you're having like tacos and stuff. I'm not putting a lot in there because I want to have it like mostly beans here. Then I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of corn, just because I like corn on the side when I have different tacos and stuff. And sometimes you can find some good taco stuff with corn mixed in with it already. Put a little bit more in there. All right. Then you mix that up. Then go ahead and start adding the broth in. I'm adding 2 big cans of this so I can make lots of soup. You could add, once again, just like everything else, you can add as much or as little as you want. If you only want to do a little bit of broth in there, go for it. And this is what I should do right away, but I'm going to go ahead and add the taco seasoning now. I should have actually added that to the meat before I did everything else to help mix it up, but that's all right. Mainly get the flavor in the soup, so. A little bit more. And then if you want to add a little bit of hot sauce, you can. I'm going to add a little bit of sriracha because I don't have any other hot sauce. I don't make it too hot though, or else no one's going to want to eat it but me. After you got that all good to go, you're going to go ahead and just bring it to a boil and let it cook for about 10 minutes, roughly 5-10 minutes after it boils, and then you're ready to serve. So I'll come back to you when I'm ready. All right, here we go. Soup has been boiling for about 10 minutes. And I'm going to go ahead and bowl it up. Look at that, looks so good. Trying to make too much of a mess. Go ahead and put this down. Then what we're going to do is go ahead and put some cheese on here. Go ahead and put some sour cream on top. You can put whatever you want on top of this thing. It's the same kind of stuff you'd have on top of a taco. Some sour cream. Then to kind of replicate taco shells, I'm using some corn chips. I'll sprinkle some more cheese on there since it's kind of soaked down inside the soup. And then if you want to, just for a little pop of colors and some little extra flavor, you can go ahead and put some like cilantro on top. I'm using dried cilantro because I don't have any fresh cilantro right now. But there you go. A nice, yummy looking taco soup. And there you have it. Told you, nice quick recipe, nice little idea. Change things up a little bit. If you're a soup lover like me, you'll really like this. It has a nice amount of spiciness to it without being overpowering. And it tastes like you're eating a taco. Well, if you like this video, please put a comment down below. Let me know if you liked it or not. If you would add or subtract anything you thought of to it, go ahead and put that in the comments down below. And while you're down there, go ahead and hit that little subscribe button and a little bell doohickey so you know when I post more videos. All right, see you around.